something. Turn out and turn on my browser. This works. Okay, it is still Omega loud. This should be fine. Okay, so there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these are all the regions. Okay, start with Mondstadt. What's this? On the left side of your screen, press the arrow keys. Okay, yeah. Noted, noted. On the 5th of October 2020, you, a traveler from another world, bwaap, embarked on your journey through Teyvat. Emergency food, guide, white floaty, flying lavender melon, silver companion, familiar. Regardless, since the day you caught Paimon, you have been together for 1,220 days. Jesus Christ. When did the game come out again? It came out in like... I'm pretty sure it came out like a week before I started playing. So I was a little late to playing the game, but I was still pretty early. You have reached Genius Invocation TCG Player Level 4. Keep advancing to become a Genius Invocation TCG Master Player. As of now, you've obtained a total of 57 Genius Invocation TCG cards. Would you like to have a round of the thrilling, exciting, and cleverly intriguing Genius Invocation TCG duels? Open the casket of tomes and don't disappoint us. Oh, renowned traveler. I'm not playing TCG. Remembering Archon Quest Prologue Act 3, Song of the Dragon and Freedom. Stormterror of the City of Freedom continues to fulfill its duty as one of the four winds. Can a bard in possession of the Holy Lyre de Himmel dry the tears of the Dragon of the East? Very early. The very early Archon Quest. And then Dragon Spine. From the commissions at the Adventurers Camp to the icy heights of Dragonspine, the deep snow hides secrets that have slumbered for 1,000 years. Amidst the frost, the glowing spirits of adventure march forward with unwavering resolve. Undeterred by the bitter cold, you have upgraded the Frostbearing Tree to level 12, witnessing its rebirth. You reached a reputation level 8 in Mondstadt on on the 21st of December 2020. You are, after all, the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. On the 20th of October 2020, you upgraded the statues of the seven in Mondstadt to their maximum level. Your hard work is not in vain. The brave tales of your adventures are being recounted by the bard of the Land of Freedom. Yeah. Ad Astra, thank you. Ding, Primo Gems 20 Primo Gems obtained. You have already claimed commission rewards 1,324 times from the Adventurers Guild this year. To date, you have completed 4,672 daily commissions with the Adventurers Guild. The region that you complete commissions in most frequently is Fontaine. Really? Fontaine? Okay, that has to be pure RNG though, because I never set my thing to only do Fontaine quests, I'm pretty sure. It has to be like a pure RNG aspect. Because if you really think about it, it should have been like Mondstadt or something. That's interesting. Wait, how do you claim 1,000? Wait. How do you claim 1,000? Wait. Huh, interesting. I was like trying to do the math. Cause like, how do you claim like more commission rewards than days playing the game? Huh. This year, you've amassed a wealth of loot from 19,032 normal opponents. You effortlessly defeated 3,025 slimes. Perhaps you could gift them to your companions or use them to whip up a delicious dish. You've also gathered materials from 4,389 helitrils, perfect for weapon maintenance or upgrades. Teyvat is teeming with fish, so don't worry about going home empty-handed. Grab your fishing rod and set off. If you wait too long, we'll see another exploding population. 4,389 Conrians. Don't remind me. Oh shit, cool. Thank you very much. That's Mondstadt. Not for leeway. Or as that one NPC called it, Liu. Remembering Archon Quest Chapter 1 Act 3, a new star approaches. The contract between the gods and Liyue has been severed, marking an end of an era. Ever since the fall of the Jade Chamber, Liyue belongs to its people. Stop overworking on you. On the 1st of December 2020, you upgraded the statues of the 7 in Liyue to their maximum level. Your hard work will not be in vain. The tales of your valiant adventures are being retold by storytellers of the land. On the 18th of January 2021, you reached reputation level 8 in Liyue. The peace and prosperity of Liyue owe much to your assistance. On the 28th, wait, what is that? I think that's April. On the 20th of April 2021, you were given what seemed like an ordinary teapot from Madame Ping. Once inside, however, a wondrous realm captivated you, leaving you spellbound. 19 companions have been invited to visit your realm. Your adeptal energy reached an apex of 7,840. Dang, teapot was added 3 years ago? Jesus. Over the course of this year's journey, you've cooked a total of 871 times. Among these, you've made Taz's Ragu 704 times. Okay, not my fault. They made that dish so incredibly easy to make. Wait, you want to see how easy it is to make? Wait, look how easy this thing is to make. Where's the recipe? Look, you just need tomatoes, onions, and salt. All of which you can buy from good shops. Good shop. Good shop. And you could do that daily. Sweet Madame gang. Sweet Madames are good. They're just harder to get because you need to actually kill birds and find the sweet flowers. See, look, you can literally just buy 100 of those from the Mondstadt shop. And then I can just, like, craft 100 of them, like, right now. Where'd it go? Or rather, yeah, because it requires, like, 3, but, like, you know, it's still... If you buy, like, 100 a day... If you keep buying them over and over every single day, you literally can't run out of food with the Taz's Ragu. So yeah. Yeah. Alright, among these, you made Taz's Ragu 704 times. A character who often help you cook are Jean, Diona, and Xiangling. The most delicious dishes are always made with love and care. You just do exploration teams for Foul and Swift. Yeah, that's what I've been doing most of the time, but I think getting Mora is better because it's just like a casual income. You made 20 kitty meals weekly. You gotta feed the cat. That's cute. Networks of mines and layers of rock bear witness to generations of Liyue stories. to worldly tales of steadfast perseverance and sacrifice, where they believe that courage that can overcome all obstacles. Your Luminstone adjuvant has reached level 10. Its radiant glow brings a glimmer of light, illuminating the lightless tunnels and bringing comfort where all is dark. Rumor has it that those who collect the spirit carp of Chenyu Vale will receive the blessings of water and soil throughout their travels. Yeah, about Chenyu Vale. About that. Not much to say about that. You earned a total of 71,541,000 mora during this year's journey. You spent a total of 60,130,040 mora. This year, you've opened a total of 255 chests throughout Teyvat. You've opened many treasure chests with Wanderer and Navia by your side. It seems like you've become something of a seasoned treasure hunting team. Navia, that's kind of... Wait, that's interesting. How is Navia there? Why didn't I explore? I don't know. To be quite honest, I haven't really been playing the game much. Outside of doing it on stream, like doing the dailies. So... Inazuma. The nation of infamy. This region truly divided the community. Some thought it was peak, some thought it was absolutely terrible. But whatever it is, it definitely was the peak of Genshin's popularity. Like quite literally, it was the peak of Genshin's popularity. On the 15th, oh, wait, what is that? I think that's July, right? Yeah, I think that's July. Yeah, on the 15th of July, 2022, you upgraded the statues of the Seven in Inazuma to their maximum level. Lightning and fireworks may flicker and fade, but the tales of adventure along the journey will remain eternal. It was peak until it became terrible. Yeah. Remembering the Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 3, Omnipresence over Mortals. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow, as those sensing the determined will and mustered courage, the masterless vision comes crackling to life. These ambitions have transcended space and time. For mortals too, a form of eternity exists. Paimon just give Starlight like a Raiden Shogun puppet. Water. As of now, you've upgraded the Sacred Sakura's favorite to level 49. Can the mask, imbued with memories and resting in your backpack, welcome its owner back once more? How was Inazuma bad? It was good at first, and then the last few acts, it just wasn't very good. Very satisfying ending. On the 1st of November? Yeah, I think that's November. On the 1st of November 2021, you reached reputation level 10 in Inazuma. Thank you, Yashiro Commission, Ace Auxiliary Assistant. As for reasons against killing you, could you think of another? How about not taking on someone you can't beat? What? Is that all they had for... Okay. Actually, I know all about it, or should I say I've guessed it. But it's alright. I'm so glad I got to know you. I've come to sing you Kapatisir. Yeah, those are story quests. Or world quests, rather. Over the course of this year's journey, you've defeated a total of 392 specters. You've defeated a total of 390 Nobushi. Nothing, be it sunshine, rain, or thunderstorms, can blunt your fighting resolve. I definitely know that's not a lot compared to some people, though. I do not play the game. As of now, you've accepted 18 hangout events. You've reached 1 or more endings for 7 of them. You've reached all endings for 5 of them. Well. Actually, what was the only one I've reached all endings on? Wait, let me see. What's the one I've reached all endings on? What? Wait, this thing is false. This thing is spewing false information. I've reached all endings on Sayu's and Toma's. And Chongyun's and Bennett's. What? Wow, false info. You haven't done Hangouts since 2021? I'll be honest, I haven't done them either. I was going to, but I don't even know anymore if I want to. Maybe one day. They're not accurate, which is whack. Yeah, I wonder how they were counting these metrics. I wonder if these are even like actual metrics or accurate. Okay. Remembering Archon Quest Chapter 3, Act 5. Akasha pulses, the Kapla flame rises. Akasha, compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon, eradicating that the blights of the world is the destiny of one who experiences samsara. Let the world completely forget me. Ah yes, Sumeru, the nation that completely fucking ruined me because... Well, not really, but like, the nation that literally increased the fucking Archon quest times by like 3 times. I'm pretty sure during Sumeru, they decided to make the Archon quest and just any sort of quest at all 3 times longer. This nation literally fucking increased the playtime of Genshin by like 10-fold. Sumeru was peak. It was good. It's a good region. Don't get me wrong. It's just long as fuck. On the 21st of April, you upgraded the statues of the 7 in Sumeru to their maximum level. The tales of the traveler's adventures are unfolding before your eyes in Zubair Theater. When you saw my 6-hour video on YouTube, your jaw dropped? Yeah. Basically. As of now, you've upgraded the Tree of Dreams, Vanarana, to level 34. I did not do that shit. Though, at last, we may return to the Earth's embrace, the forest will remember. I did not do the Vanarana, to be quite honest. I am not finding all those Aranaras. On the 21st of January 2023, you reached reputation level 10 in Sumeru. The residents of the forest and desert are grateful for your contributions. Over the course of this year's journey, you've collected a total of 5 books. Among its pages lie ancient tales, some true and some false. Have you and Paimon finished reading them all? 5 books, huh? I'm not reading. Kabe, and I'll hate them. Imagine how many free-to-play primos this guy is missing. I know. If I ever 100% the game, I think I'll probably get like at least 20k primos. Actually, that's probably too much. That's way too generous. Probably at least 10k. At least 10,000 primo gems. Like, throughout Teyvat. Damn! Over the course of this year's journey, you've defeated a total of 1,311 fungi. Their cuteness is but a facade. Their true nature reveals itself through powerful attacks. You've defeated a total of 1,029 eremites. Looks like the desert mercenaries aren't as strong as rumored. Dia and Candace mentioned. As of now, there are a total of 3 companions in your party whose talents have been maxed out. What? Only 3? No. That can't be right. Hold on. I'm pretty... Wait, no. Is it? Wait. Is that true? Only my starter team is like completely triple crowned? No way. Ah, yeah. Okay. I haven't maxed out Wander. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now the D. Okay, maybe it is true. Maybe they might be right. Yeah, they might be right. Alright, never mind. You didn't get that wrong that time. You didn't get it wrong that time, Horrorverse. Talents. Lisa, Kaya, and Amber's talents have all reached exponentially high levels. Kaya and Amber have fought with you in domains and Trounce domains. Or have often fought with you in domains and Trounce domains. Sino mentioned. From the plane of light eternal, when you set out for the land defended by Kavarina, remember to collect the plumes of purifying light. Offer them up to the Amrita pool to obtain the blessings of waters and the trees. They're just saying I didn't do that shit. I did not do that shit. 0 offered. Yeah, I know. I do not be playing the game, I'm telling y'all. Fontaine! Remembering Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 5, Masquerade of the Guilty. Pure, untainted spirit, his last shred of consciousness exhausted, telling a bedtime story just to soothe cured souls. Final farewell that came before it could be uttered. Yet, at least the memory lives on. As for those fragments that lingered on after waking, they seemed to be those of a sibling. Crazy, this was a year ago? True. Time's flying, man. As of now, your statue of the 7 Hydro is at level 3. The Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws hopes that you will always uphold justice. As of now, your Fountain of Lucine has reached level 7. Guys. Okay, hold on. Listen. Alright. You could tell after Sumeru, or rather, after Inazuma, I just like stopped exploring the game. After Sumeru, I was like, I cannot explore this game any longer. This shit is taking too much time. I want to play other video games. But experts, just so I know it's easy. It's just like I don't want to. I just want to play other games, man. If I'm gonna do it, it's either I do it on stream or I do it off stream. And you already know that like I would rather be playing other games off stream. And on stream, it's like it would take me like 8 hours of playing Genshin straight. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And also, exploring without a good exploration team is ass. I'm still waiting for my C1 Xianyun so I can, like, have an easier time doing it. Pay you to explore for me? I could do it myself. I just gotta not be lazy about it. Reputation for kind deeds is well known among the citizens. On the 30th of December 2023, you reached reputation level 10 in Fontaine. As of now, you've accepted 46 story quests. You've already completed 46 story quests. The most recent story quest you completed was the one unlocked with Chiori, Cisoria Chapter Act 1, when they talk about tonight. No challenge is too great. Chiori caters to none, and not even the times. The last story quest I played was Chiori. Crazy. They didn't do Chlorines? Yeah. Sorry. I don't think I've even done Sino's second story quest. Sorry. Over the course of this year's journey, you've challenged a total of 27 enemies of note. You've challenged... Well, no. 27 enemies of note. Wait, no. There's no period there. You've challenged domains a total of 1,096 times. Traveler who fears neither formidable foes nor arduous challenges, keep forging ahead. Satonia. What am I looking forward for? What, in Genshin? What, for like the future? I don't know. I don't know, honestly, at this point. Over the course of this year's journey, you've taken 171 photos with your camera. Never forget that the journey itself is also the destination. Skip button. I'm not sure what I'm looking forward to with Genshin at this point, to be honest. I just want to see the end of the story. That's it. As of now, you've made the acquaintance of 58 companions in Teyvat, including 20 5-star characters and 38 4-star characters. Equipping your companions with the right weapons can make battles far more efficient. You've amassed a total of 10 5-star weapons. Poor. Thank you for calling me poor. I can see my love for Genshin is slowly fading. Yeah, looking back at this and looking at it in retrospect, you can tell, like, after Inazuma, I kind of stopped, like, playing the game as much, you know? I think that happened for a lot of people, though. Like, around Inazuma and Sumeru, that is when a lot of people stopped playing the game. Water. I think every time somebody brings up like a topic of whether or not they're still playing Genshin, everybody usually says that like around Inazuma or Sumeru is the time they stopped. Which makes sense with like the charts, because Inazuma was quite literally the peak of Genshin's popularity. After Inazuma, they've never reached those heights again. And a lot of people stopped playing around Sumeru, especially when the desert regions started coming out. Will I stick until the end, or do I think I'm going to drop it? I don't think I'm going to drop Genshin completely, like, ever. Until at least until the main story is completed, you know? But I think there will be a point in the future where I kind of just don't play it for a while. I think that's like the only warning I can give. Like at some point in the future, I could probably just like not play for like a month or two or whatever, or however long, until I like come back and then play through whatever's been released, you know? Only play Archon Quest and then buy? Yeah, basically. I think the only thing keeping me playing the game is definitely just the FOMO. Cause like for the events, knowing that like if I miss an event and I can't play it again, I'll probably miss like something super important is definitely keeping me playing, which is exactly what they want. And also sometimes the rewards. That's definitely keeping me playing the game, like on a weekly basis. But I think once they add being able to replay past events, if that ever comes, I'll probably like not play as often. Maybe not. We'll have to see. Sumeru Desert was just so big. Sumeru feels like a personal peak. I think Inazuma was Genshin's popularity peak. Sumeru was where the writing started to pick up, and then Fontaine was where the writing peaked. But unfortunately, they got their stuff together just a little bit too late. I think if Inazuma was written better and didn't fumble on their very last, on like their very last stride, I think Genshin would have still stayed as popular as it was back then. Maybe not in like maybe it wouldn't have like been more popular, but I at least feel like not a lot of people would have left the game, I feel. And if they didn't add so many like desert exploration, I feel like people would have stayed. I think those are like the two biggest fumbles Genshin has ever had, is fumbling the Inazuma Archon quest and having so much desert expansion in Sumeru. I think those two things definitely drove a lot of people away. We just need to add more stuff to do daily and you could go on forever. Yeah, I think also the replayability of the game is kind of struggling at this point. But, I don't know. You like the desert? Yeah, I mean, the desert isn't too bad once you, like, have a good team to get through it. But, like, at the time when the desert was coming out, we didn't even have Wander. Actually, did we? Actually, no, I think we did. Yeah, we did have Wander. Okay, but that was, like, the only actually really good exploration unit. Like, you would have, like, Wander or Sayu. Actually, no, even Yelan. But, like, still, not a lot of people had like, that much knowledge of, like, good exploration teams. So, it was definitely still a little bit different back then. And not a lot of people wanted to explore, like, all the underground areas. Sumeru. You still play for World Quests? Some of them are better than Archon Quests? Yeah, the World Quests are still pretty good. It's just the fact that you have to, like, go and read them without them being voiced. And the fact that it's, like, also so much reading and it's so long. Like, a lot of them are super fucking long. Drives people away, I feel. When Desert came out, you didn't have an official interactive map that made exploration so tough? Yeah. That also makes everything tough. Nazistan Kites took months for you? Yeah. Like, with the Aranara quest, Aranara at the time was the longest quest in the game, I'm pretty sure. Aranara quest was quite literally the longest quest in the game. And then you have, like, Nazistan Kites. Like, that's, like, the one story quest that actually, like, spans throughout months. Or the world quest that spans throughout months. And, like, that's not even, like, that's not, like, the only ones either. There's, like, tons of other world quests that, like, take a long-ass time to even complete. Like, Yet's quest. Or Yet. Like, Yet has, like, a very continuing story throughout Sumeru's release. They're good. It's just that they're super long for a lot of people. Have all the major stories in the game's books? Yeah, which is, you could say what you like about whether or not that's good storytelling or if it's not, but in my personal opinion, that just, I don't know, it's not for me. I would rather have the story be told at least somewhat, like just at least a little bit, you know, throughout the main story, throughout the main quest that you play. That'd be kind of nice instead of having to, like, go throughout the map and having to read all these books. But yeah. Remembering Archon Quest Chapter 5, Act 2. A black stone under a white stone. The Ode of Resurrection suddenly fails, and the rules that have governed the nation for 5 centuries are on the brink of collapse. Because of the crisis in Nathalan's destruction and the danger that traps their friend, the destined hero rises. Can humanity withstand the impending annihilation? As of now, your statue of the Seven of Pyro is at level 1. Guys, listen. May the Pyro Archon bless you. Offer the Pyro sigils you obtain on your adventures to the Tablet of Tona. The sacred flame will remember and reward you for all your efforts. There are piles of commissions over at all the different tribes. Go lend them a hand when you're basically saying I ain't doing shit. This is basically them just saying I didn't do shit. Question: Paimon or reading? If they wrote Paimon to not explain everything as if you're a fucking idiot, Paimon. Over the course of this year's journey, you collected a total of 321 abyssal stars in the Spiral Abyss. Your deepest descent was floor 12, chamber 3, and the most abyssal stars you obtained in a single lunar phase was 33. As of now, Kaya and Lisa have fought by your side in the Spiral Abyss many times, battling together 1,417 times within its depths. The deeper you delve into these ruins, the more secrets you shall uncover. My goats. Kaya, Lisa, and Amber. The Imaginarium Theorem is both a challenge and a performance, and in this adventure story without end, these stories of shining bravery are at the same time precious memory. Wait, no. Dude, why are these like spelling errors? What are these spelling errors, man? Without end, these stories of shining bravery are at the same time precious memories and hidden treasures. Okay, there we go. That's how you say it. Imaginarium Theory data evaluation period, July 1st, 2024 to August 31st, 2024. I didn't do shit. Okay. What are... You missed out on Simulanka and you're kind of sad about it? What was the Simulanka again? XD. The summer event? Oh, I thought it was pretty good. Still very annoying that it drops. It has major lore drops in it, and you can't ever play it again, but no, it is what it is. The Horrorverse Classic. What the fuck? Oh. What is this? Huh? What? Lobbies? Huh? Okay, well, I guess that's the, that. You really dislike Simulanka? Compared to the other summer events, I think it was definitely kind of a step down. But I still enjoyed it. I think the other summer events were definitely better than the Simulanka. I think they're just trying to... I think now they're just trying to like stray away from like the whole old system of like the summer events. Like it just being kind of like a filler quest. You only logged on to get Kirara skin and then you took your break once again. Didn't like Simulanka a bit. Too childish in his storytelling methods. It's relevant to one or significant. Yeah, I think it was definitely very childish. It had a very childish feel to it. Which is a little interesting that they keep on taking that route. But I guess it's because they just want the... They just want the game... They still want the game to be super family friendly, I guess. It's weird. Because like they were still able to do that with even the very first summer event, you know? Missing Golden Apple Archipelago? Me too, man. Yeah. Every day I think about it. That shit was literal peak. Alright, well, what's your guys' opinion on Genshin Impact? If you were to give Genshin Impact a rating out of 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being Really good. Or peak, rather. What would you rate it? So far. 5 out of 10. 8 through 7. 10 out of 10 for being free and pretty. 6.9. 9. 7. Give it an 8.5. Nine out of 10 and change your life. I'll go with those rating systems. For you, 101. 6. 10,000 out of 10 for music. 7. Highs are highs, but the lows are very low. 6 out of 10 when Genshin Russia comes out, it would be 7 out of 10. Lower is a 9. I like the game, but the controversies that had been happening since Sumeru made it drop down for you. Overall enjoyment is like a 4 out of 5 out of 10, but the storylines and stuff in the game is so good that it's a 7 through 8. I think me personally, I'm biased because this game quite literally changed my life, but I do always try to acknowledge the flaws in the game. And I always do try to be a little bit critical about it as much as I can. So throughout what I've played and what I've seen and what I've experienced in this game, I could definitely say that this game itself is probably one of like... Okay, this might be a hot take, but I feel like Genshin is... I feel like Genshin is probably going to be a game that's going to be talked about for a long ass time. I feel like Genshin is an iconic game. Cause what other Chinese gacha game do you know was able to break out as big as it did in 2020 through 2021? Yeah, it is a phenomenon. I feel like Genshin definitely has reached a level of status where it's kind of infamous. Like, it's a gacha game. Yes, it is a gacha game for one, and it definitely has a lot of flaws with it. However, you cannot lie that this game is definitely a lot better than most out on the market. And I think its player count back in 2021 definitely shows that it was somewhat crazy. It was somewhat of a crazy game to come out, especially for it being a mobile game. I think a lot of people miss that this is also like a completely free-to-play mobile game with a huge open world experience that was like super polished as well. There weren't like many game-breaking glitches that came out that made it like super unplayable throughout most of the history of the game. This game was so polished when it came out. It felt like it was fucking unreal. Like, I don't think a lot of people saw something of that level at that time. And especially during COVID, like, this was the game to play at that time. And it was definitely the talk of the town. Or the talk of the internet, rather. During COVID. Whether you liked it or hated it. Kind of became the standard for gacha games? Yeah. Like, every gacha game that comes out now is trying to incorporate some level of Genshin Impact into it. Whether it be like open world, maybe the combat system, or whatever. Everyone's trying to meet the standard that Genshin Impact was able to release at. Even friends that don't play the game know the game at least by name? Yeah, basically. Like, this game literally went worldwide, basically. Like, you could ask people about the game in, like, And like certain countries outside of the US, and they'll probably know it. You might have to ask a couple people, but like they'll probably know it. They might say like, that anime game, ain't that for fucking kids? What are you, a weirdo? You're playing that? But they'll know it. Breath of the Wild visuals are still better? Okay, you can't, okay. Yes, Breath of the Wild is probably the better game than Genshin. But that's like, it's Nintendo. I don't think you can compare a Horrorverse game to Nintendo. The fucking like pinnacle of like the video game industry. It is for kids, not gonna lie. I guess that makes you a kid. Breath of the Wild is better, but Tears of the Kingdom isn't? I heard that Tears of the Kingdom was better than Breath of the Wild. This game has the quality of every mobile game it had back then. Yeah, okay. Actually, I didn't get my rating. Yeah, I think, well, with all of my biases, like my good biases about the game aside, thinking about all the things that they could do better, that they could have done better, and can still do better, I think I could probably say this game is like a 7. 7, I will have to say. Probably a 7. I would like to give it an 8, but like thinking about all the things that could be improved on the game, it has to be a 7. Like, I love the game. This game quite literally changed my life. And I don't think I'll ever be able to like play a game that'll give me that much wonder and whimsy as it first did. Back when I played it during COVID. But looking back at it, after all this time, after everything that's happened, this game doesn't deserve that high of a rating. It doesn't deserve that high of a rating. It's good. It's a good game. It's just not the best that could have came. It could have possibly been. 5 out of 10 it is. Without nostalgia, 7? Yeah, without nostalgia, 7. Yeah, basically. With nostalgia, 10 out of 10. Yeah, basically. It is what it is. I mean, the story's not finished. We'll see what the final rating of this game will be. The world even lives that long. 2 or 3 more years to go, guys. Woo! Yay! 2 or 3 more years of Genshin Impact. You guys ready? Yeah!